You guys, I am I'm a mess. I don't feel good, and I was gonna beg off um, making this video today, but we have a lot of new community members, and I wanted to take an opportunity to introduce myself as I actually am, not in my, top down filming. Like, because we got a lot of new people who came to us from the writing notebook, which was a top down filmed video. Oh my God. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is the third time I'm filming this video. The first one was almost 30 minutes long, and I went on just the most chaotic rant that it was not even remotely coherent. So I deleted that, and then I tried again, and it just kind of went off the rails again. So I deleted that. So we are on time number 3. I am almost an hour into a video that I wasn't even sure I wanted to make today because I don't feel good. So we will see what happens. Because one more time, and you may not ever see a Rebel Ramble video today. Because I can't keep doing this. I feel like ass. So I'm gonna say this. On Saturdays, we do a Rebel Ramble, which is just a chatty vlog where I update everyone on how my week went. And almost invariably, my week involves we baked a bunch of really yummy stuff. The dog was a goofball. I rewatched an old television show, and my anxiety is out of control. Happy Saturday. So if you don't care about me, rambles may not be for you, and that's fine. Rambles are for a very select, specific group of my squad. There are about 250 people who actively enjoy my Rebel Rambles. Everyone else just comes back on Monday for my regularly scheduled content, and that's fine. So that is what a Rebel Ramble is. It is literally just me, Dakota Rebel, and I ramble. And that's what that is. And obviously, I sound like crap too now. Plus, I've been talking for an hour and about about nothing. About nothing. I haven't even taken medicine yet today, and I'm still just like so crazy. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to play with my hair as much because I know I can't believe only one person called it out in the comments last week because it was bad. And I think I had like a hair stuck somewhere because it was bad, and I know it was. So I'm trying not to play with my hair as much. I should probably just put it up. I don't know if I have a clip in here. I should have a clip in here. I have clips everywhere. Cause yeah, I know. I know that sometimes it gets bad because my hair is always down. Or no, it's always up. Oh my God. I'm not starting this over. So my hair is always up. It's almost always in a ponytail or a clip. And I only put it down for filming because I don't know. I don't like the shape of my face when my hair is up in video. I don't know. You guys know that I'm like super self-conscious about how I look in my videos, except today because I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, I know that last week it was really bad with the hair, playing with the hair. I also know that there's a glare in my glasses. I can't. I have to have my glasses on today, and I'm not a professional, so I don't care, and I don't think you do either. I think most of you probably listen in earbuds or headphones, and so I will say that I will do my best to clean up any sniffles and throat clears because, like I said, I don't feel good, and I don't want to do that directly in your ear. That's rude, and that's gross. So I had asked in the Discord if there were things you guys wanted to know about me or things you wanted me to talk about in my Rebel Rambles because they're not scripted. They're not. Sometimes I'll make a note like, oh, I need to talk about X, Y, or Z, but I don't I don't outline them or script them the way I do regular videos because I want them to feel like a conversation. And I don't want to lose that. I'm not looking to start scripting my Rebel rambles because then they're not rambles. But the point is, I asked in the Discord what people would want me to talk about. And one of the things was, you want to know what I'm reading. As this is the third time I am filming this video, this is the part where I go apeshit. Like, this is the part where I lose my mind and just start word vomiting about books. So I'm going to rein it in and I'm going to make sense. I am determined to get through this in a way that you will understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, because it's not like I said anything bad or controversial or whatever in those videos. Like, there were just words coming out. They didn't make any sense, the words I was saying. So, like, I'm not withholding like juicy stuff from you guys. It was nonsense. It was just not entertaining nonsense. So we're going to try to do this properly. Okay. And then I'm going to go lay down because my brain is scrambled. Okay. So almost always I have two books going, a fiction and a nonfiction. Right now for fiction, I cannot get into anything new. Nothing is holding my attention and my focus in fiction. So I'm rereading books that I have read before. I'm rereading comfort reads, very like 25, 30-year-old books that I know by heart. I'm rereading those over and over and over again because I cannot get into anything new in fiction. In nonfiction, I am currently reading Mrs. Dunwoody's Excellent Instructions for Homekeeping. I am not a Stepford wife, but I am a giant nerd, and I nerd out on homekeeping books, both new and vintage. One of my favorite books of all time is over here. It's called Home Comforts: The Art and Science of Keeping House. I adore this book. It is the tiniest of print. And now that I am much older, I'm going to need like a magnifying glass the next time I want to reread this. But I love homekeeping books because I am a giant nerd, and that is one of the things that I am into. So yeah, right now I'm reading Mrs. Dunwoody's, and it's like a reprint of an old book. So there's some things that they've updated, but it's fun. It's like a vintage style. I don't know. It's not vintage. Like, the book itself is, I don't know. See, isn't this fun? So yeah, I'm reading a homekeeping book, and I'm reading a super, super old romance book that I'm not going to get into this time because that's where I lost my shit in the last two videos. So, in other things going on, I did mention the Discord. If you are not in the Discord yet, I just want to remind you that the membership for the squad has the Discord link in it, in my shop, linked down below. It is $1.99, and we are having the best time over there. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Charging for the membership is the only way I can keep trolls out of the Discord. So I am aware that not everyone has $2, and I am gutted that, honestly, that this is the way that I had to do it. But this is the way I had to do it, to keep everybody safe. And yeah, we're just having a lovely time. Real friendships are building in there. And not to brag, but we have a pet channel, and it's my favorite channel. I love connecting with everyone, and there are people from all over the world in there. And so it's always active. You'll always have someone to talk to, someone to bounce ideas off of. It's fantastic. But there aren't so many people or so many channels that it's overwhelming. It's just a lovely time. And so if you've been on the fence about it, I hope you'll come join us because we are having a really lovely time. And that is the best place to send me ideas about videos that you want to see from me in the future. Because I have filmed this 3 times, I have no idea what I've already talked about and what didn't get pulled forward into this video. I really don't. This ought to be fun for you. And I'm going to keep this one pretty short because I've been talking for an hour, even though you only get about 10 minutes of me. I'm a mess. I will say this, which I know is brand new information because I haven't talked about this yet today. So, a very familiar theme through comments, the Discord, and just generally. Most of you found me because of my planner supply video. Like almost 100,000 people have watched that video. Like that was a huge video. And I am so grateful every single day that video brought you guys to me because I love you so much. But I was very planner heavy and I've shifted to more other things. And I know that the concern is that I'm not going to do planner stuff anymore, especially because I'm just in a notebook now. And it's my concern too, because I know that a lot of you are planners and you want to see planner content, but my planner doesn't change from day to day to day. So I'm just trying to find a way to do it that's authentic because I am not going to be one of those assholes who comes on here and just creates fake shit to have content. I'm not going to do it. I'd rather never give you a planner video again than to fake content. That's just I hate that so much that I refuse to be that person. I won't do it. Anything you see from me is going to be authentically me. I can't be that person who cosplays on the internet. I won't do it. So there is a concern, I think, on both sides, from me and from you, that as I move away from planner focused content, that I will just not do planner content at all. And I don't want to move completely away from it. I just want it to be genuine content. And I admitted in the Discord yesterday that one of the things that I desperately want is a B6 allergy. I've never had one. I've never tried to use a B6 size. I have always been in an A5. Also, I put this cover on my writer's notebook after I set it up. It's just I think it's a Kiki K. Pretty sure it's a Kiki K. Yeah. It is a Kiki K notebook cover that is very, very old. And I love her. So yeah, I've always been in an A5. I've never tried a B6. And I want to. And here's the problem. Because, and this is almost exactly how I said it in the Discord. So if you're already in there, you already saw this. This is 100% an if you give a mouse a cookie situation. Because if I buy a B6 allergy, I'm going to have to buy a cover to go with it. And if I buy a cover to go with it, then I'm going to have to buy accessories to go with the cover. And it really does go on and on and on. And while I don't know why I want it except to play with it. Like, I just want to play with it. I want kind of to junk journal it. Not like a junk journal is made from junk, right? Junk, you know what I mean? It's made from things. I want a B6 to be like an art journal, almost, like where I just get to play with my washi and I make, journaling notes and things, and I don't need that. Like, I don't need the expense of it. And someone did bring up, it's a tax write-off. Well, it would be a tax write-off if I made enough money to itemize, which we are many, many, many tax brackets away from being able to itemize deductions, such as purchases. That's That's not going to happen. So not actually a tax write-off because I can't do tax write-offs yet. And there, I mean, the notebook itself, $20. Not an issue. I can swing $20. The covers start at $40. And I bet I could find, in like a D-stash, a buy-sell trade, I'm sure I could find something. Even eBay, Etsy, something. I am probably crafty enough that I could even make something, throw something together, make do with an A5 cover on a B6 until I'm in a position, like there are things I can do, absolutely. But if say I buy the B6, and it is something I genuinely want, right? And it's something I genuinely want to play with, and I film myself opening it, setting it up, playing with it, is that something I'm doing just for YouTube? Because for my own, I would just say, no, you don't need it. But if I'm using this channel as an excuse to purchase these things so that I can play with them, is that the person I don't want to become? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I know that it is silly to buy yet another notebook without a plan. I know that it is silly to buy a brand new notebook in a size I don't even know if I'm going to like when I still have not only this brand new notebook, which I did buy in Justification June because I wanted the plastic cover that they don't sell alone. You have to buy the set with the notebook. And there were only 2 left in stock, so I had to have it. Still in the plastic, still on the shelf. But I have a brand new one of these. Not to mention these 3 Stalogies, which are nowhere near full. So, yeah, you know what? I just talked myself out of the B6 because that's just irresponsible. That's just irresponsible. So maybe, maybe I use the rest of this year's bullet journal for it. Maybe I use, what even is this? Oh, this was my tarot journal in 2022. And I used, looks like I made it through August. So, oh, you know what? I guess I used quite a bit of it, actually, for me. I used about half. And then, so, yeah. I don't know. I think that's really irresponsible of me to buy a B6 just because I want to play with it. And then what if I fall in love with it? What if I get that size and I decide that size is the perfect size when everything I already own is A5? And that's the fear, right? That's the fear, I think, for a lot of us, is that we found a system that worked and we bought all the accoutrements. So if we try something new and that works better, what do we do with all the stuff that won't work with this new system? Yeah, I don't. That's a thinker. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll ask for one for Christmas, because no one ever knows what to get me. This year I would like a rolling pin and some glue runners, because I'm very exciting. My rolling pin is falling apart. Sometimes, like, when you're rolling it, because it's not all one, it's not solid. The handles kind of plug in to a rod that runs the length, and it's coming loose. So sometimes I will get wood shards in my dough as I'm rolling because the wood is rubbing on the wood. So I need a new rolling pin, and I always need glue runners. So maybe I will ask someone for a B6 Stalogy for Christmas, and that will be my entry into the world of B6. We'll see. So yeah, I hope to God this one made sense, because like I said, I can't do this again, and I'm starting to sweat like really bad. I don't know if it's a hot flash or if it's because I don't feel good. Oh my God. All right, this one feels like a hot flash, so I'm gonna let you go. Oh, Jesus. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that this video made sense, and I hope you had a good time. Don't forget that if you want to come join the Discord, it is linked in my shop below, and we would love to have you. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I will see you later. I love you. Bye.